Hello everyone. Now before I move on to the actual comparison video, just want to make a small correction there for my previous video, which is the review video for the G.I. Joe Colton Hot Toys figure. So previously I mentioned that the bullet, I don't know where it came from. It actually dropped out from one of these magazines. So you just gotta insert them back at a certain angle, then it will be very tight. I don't think you need glue to glue this back or glue the bullet back onto the magazine, because I think you'll leave glue stains, it will not look as good, and you save the trouble of using the glue where you can just insert it back and it is very firm and tight. So just a small correction there, and to let everyone know that the bullet can drop out. So as I mentioned earlier, you just need to insert it in the bullet at the correct angle, and voila, you'll be as tight as before and it will not drop out, I hope, again later on. Hello everyone, Steven Rogers Lim here. Once again, thanks a lot for tuning in to my channel and video. So today I will be having the comparison video for the Joe Colton G.I. Joe figure from the movie G.I. Joe Retaliation. Of course, I have the figure on the most left, and next to it I have, of course, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, or Roadblock from the G.I. Joe Retaliation movie as well. And then next to Roadblock, I have the stealth version of Frank Castle, the Punisher. And the fourth, but definitely not the least figure, I have the Frank Castle, the Punisher, the interpretation by Virgil Toys, so it's actually called The Revenger. So I have all these figures today for the comparison video of Joe Colton. So this also marks the continuing journey I'm on in the collection of trigger-happy figures, or characters that are usually associated with guns, firearms, weapons, machine gun, grenades, bazookas, whatever you call it. So I'm very happy today to share this video, or to make this video for everyone. So you can see, right, I actually have the figure stand for Roadblock because it seems to have a loose left ankle. So otherwise, usually I wouldn't put a figure stand. I think it's more natural for the figure to stand on its own. So unlike these two Punisher figures that I have, Frank Castle Punisher figures that I have, they are able to stand on their own. No loose joints there, especially in the leg area. So no figure stands for these two Frank Castle figures. So I have here the back view of each figures, or I would say of all the figures. Okay, I mean you can look at the details of the roadblock and Joe Colton figure there for yourself from the back. Excellent details there. The Revenger by Virtual Toys. Of course, the figure is very much based on the interpretation of Frank Castle, the Punisher. Excellent details there too, with all the beautiful accessories and clothing, pouches. Beautiful figure, if you ask me. There's a knife there, over here. So it's usually good to have a 360 degrees look at the figure. Usually the front view I don't think is enough. Of course, our time and effort has to be spent to make these videos and photos. Beautiful figures there, if you ask me. Alrighty there everyone, I have come to the end of my comparison video for the Joe Colton G.I. Joe figure from G.I. Joe Retaliation. Of course, in comparison with the Roadblock, the stealth version of Frank Castle, and the Revenger interpretation of Frank Castle, the Punisher. So I hope everyone enjoyed this video, and especially during this time, do stay safe and take care. So this has been Steven Roger Slim here. Thank you so much for joining me at my channel and video. Goodbye everyone, and as always, don't stop collecting. Goodbye and see you.